All right, what's good, y'all? In this video, I will be going over my top 5 prop firms to trade in 2026. If you're new to the channel, make sure you go ahead and subscribe. All right, go ahead and hit that notification bell so you can be the first to know once I upload videos on how you can make some daily cash. So let's jump into it. All right, y'all. So, of course, number one, in my opinion, is my funded futures. And the reason why I say my funded futures, because as you can see, you have multiple accounts that you can go with that can fit your budget. Um, the builder account, the rapid end of day account, and the pro account. My favorite is the pro account because you can literally withdraw up to 100K every 2 weeks. Also with the pro account, you don't have that many rules at all other than just passing the challenge and not hitting your overall drawdown. Basically, you can pass in 2 days and then you don't have to trade every 14 days. Like you get paid in 2 weeks every 14 days, but you don't have to trade 14 trading days, if you get what I'm saying. So as long as you taking a trade at least once out the week, you good. So if you have a big profit day, uh, you can literally just stay off the account, if you don't want to blow it or anything like that. Versus almost every prop firm, if you get paid weekly, you have to trade for at least 5 days. But they also do have the rapid account. Those are kind of to me like take profit trader, which I'm not a fan of when it comes to the intraday trading. But of course, they have the end of day. But during the challenge, it's 30% consistency. So it's gonna take you a little longer to pass that with 30%. For those who are okay with 30% consistency, then that is for you. And they only have a 50K account with that one. With the builder account, not really my favorite, my style, but you can pass this one in one day. The profit target is 3,000, and you can choose between your drawdown. You can withdraw every 2 days. So like right here, you get paid every 2 days. But why they're number one in my book, y'all, is because all of their plans have no activation fee. They're always throwing some type of promotion. You can even come on their website once you actually create an account, and they have a section where you can go click promotions and see what promotions they actually are providing at the moment. You can come to My Fun and Futures and go look at their rules. I'm not doing a review, so I'm just ranking these 1 to 5. All right, because I get this question all the time. What's the best prop firm to go with? What's your best go to? All that good stuff. So My Fun and Futures is number one due to having the largest payout, all right, potential in the industry. So My Fun and Futures number one. Number two, I'm going with Traderfy. All right. Traderfy is number two. Right now, they're having 40% off all the way up to August 31st. As you can see, you can use up to 5 times. These are the prices of the account that I would go with, which is the select account. So as you see right now, you get a 150K account for 221, 100K account for 159, 50K account for 99, and a 25K for 65. Now, what you have to do is come down to the funded rules. So you can't just look at the evaluation, you have to look at the funded rules. And as you see, you can literally choose between getting paid out daily or every 5 days. If you want to get paid out daily with 150K, you can withdraw 2,500 a day and then 5,000 every week. And you will have a daily loss limit if you go with the daily. All right. And then you will have no daily loss limit if you go with 5 days. And your drawdown is bigger, all right, if you go with the flex account versus the daily account, you'll only have 3,500. So it's a give or take, guys. With prop firms, they're gonna always give you some type of ultimatum. In my opinion, they're gonna always try to give or take something when they're giving you something good, just know that it's something that comes with it. So like the daily, yes, that's good that you can withdraw daily, but you have a daily loss limit and your end of day drawdown decreases. All right. So you could choose which one is for you. 100K account, same thing. You can literally withdraw 1,500 daily, and then you can withdraw 4,000 every week. Same thing, y'all. Your max end of day drawdown decreases with the daily, and then you have a max loss of 1,250. I don't like the max loss, and I don't like the end of day drawdown going down. So I would say, in my opinion, the flex is the best option. All right. Here with the 50K account, you can withdraw 3,000 every 5 days, and your max drawdown actually don't change with the 50K because it's already so tight. So they just left the max daily drawdown alone, and they just added the daily loss limit, and you can still withdraw $1,000 a day with the 50 count for only $99. That's a steal. All right. So let's see this one. You can withdraw $600 off of a $65 investment. All right. And you'll have a $500 daily drawdown. So stuff like that. So once again, guys, you can come look at their page. But once again, that's the select account. Then you also have the growth account, the lightning account, which you can come, like I say, just go through the motion and see what's what. The rules change with every account. Once again, this is not a review, but the Lightning account is instant funding. So my funded futures don't actually have an instant funding account. But what I've noticed is with the instant funding accounts, you have something like this. Its consistency is 20%. So it's gonna be hard to run up a bag quickly because you have to stay in within a 20% consistency. So check this out if this is something that you like. They are with Tradeovate, and that's something I also meant to mention. That's also something I meant to mention with my fund of futures. You can still trade with Tradeovate, and that's a big thing to me because most of these companies that have their own platform is just not what I like. You know what I'm saying? It's just not it to me. Now we're gonna get into that in the next one of these couple ones that we're doing. The platform be cool for a minute and then it'll crash or freeze, all that good stuff. We're gonna get into that though in a couple of more of these props, but Tradeovate is a big kicker, all right. And NinjaTrader, you can also put your credentials into NinjaTrader because NinjaTrader owns Tradeovate, so it'll still work with NinjaTrader. So that's a big thing. All right. You can still trade with Tradeovate with both of the first two ones, My Funded Futures and Traderify. So these are number two. Come check them out and see if they fit your trading style. Now, the next one I'm finna go with, all right, I replaced this one with the one that's gonna come after it, and we're gonna go over why, all right, in a mix of talking about the two. So right now, number three is Top Step. All right. Top Step will be my number three. And the reason they are my number three, just because of what I mentioned. Well, one of the reasons is because of what I just mentioned in the last prop, is they do not have Tradeovate. All right. They have their own platform, Top Step X. A lot of people have problems with Top Step X. I don't have a problem with Top Step X. Do they fix their issues? They do their best. I would say one time though, it was only one time that they just gave out free accounts because they messed up real bad one time with Top Step. It was around a big news event. Everybody could not trade. The market, their platform was froze, and they just gave everybody just free accounts if you had accounts with them. So that's the only time I can really say that they made it right. But any other time they want you to send proof, videos, and all this good stuff saying that it's an internet issue. Like I done had times where their platform literally froze on me to the point where I could not get out of my trade and it done blew accounts. I've literally sent screenshots, showed them everything, and they still considered it internet issue. So I personally feel like Top Step is good for beginners because look at the price. You can come get a 50K account with for $85. Now these are no activation fees. They do have activation fees, which I don't know why. They still have a standard account where you would pay less. So you'll pay $49, $99, and then $199 for 150K. This is for somebody who's I feel like just balling on a budget, or you want to pass the account before paying the activation fee, which don't make sense to me because if you come to the activation fee, the 150K, as you see, don't change. So it would be the best option to go with is just going with 150K, and then the 100K account goes up. But the 150K stayed the same, literally. So you'll pay literally roughly $200 for a 150K account. And right now they got the double payout. So you can withdraw up to $10,000 with the 150K account. If you have this turned on, if you don't want it turned on, it'll be more. So if I turn this off, as you see, it'll go up to 229 no with the no activation fee, and then 149, and then 95. But if you turn this on, all right, you're gonna have a daily loss limit, all right, which is 3,000 on 150K, 2,000 on 100, and 1,000 on the 50K account. But if you turn it off, you won't have a daily loss limit. All right. So that's the main difference. Like I said, guys, always a give or take. If it sounds too good to be true, then it's some type of rule in the background, which in this case, yeah, you get double payout caps. Yes, it's $199, but you have a daily loss limit. When you feel like daily loss limit is not for you, then this will be something that will hinder you. But 3,000 is enough room. If you do get one of these accounts, you can get multiple of them, copy trade them, and they'll pay you out. Now, one issue that I do want to talk about with Top Step is when you get to a certain point. So let's say you get 3 or 5 accounts. And right here, so with 150K, you can withdraw up to 10,000 on each account. So that's 30,000 or 50,000, depending on if you get 3 accounts or 5 accounts. If you hit max payout on 3 to 5 accounts, what they're most likely going to do is move you to live before you can get that payout. Multiple traders can vouch for this. Or if you done had a whole bunch of payouts in the past and you just come back to Top Step, you might get one payout and then they're gonna move you to live. So what I mean by that, so you have a funded account after you pass the evaluation where you get payouts, and then you have an actual live account that they move you to where they take mostly all of your funds and give you about 20%. And I don't like that, because multiple times, like I said, guys, in the past, you could go see in a Discord that they done it to multiple traders. They done it to me. They done it to multiple traders. So at the end of the day, if you okay with moving to live too soon, hey, be my guest. So it's almost like you don't even know if you're gonna get paid out with Top Step. All right, because once again, if they see that you're too consistent, or you may have like a big payout, a 50K payout, 30K payout, a 20K payout, you may be safe. A 10K payout, you definitely safe. 5K payouts, you're definitely safe. But it just depends on if you get flagged or not to move up live. It's just really that simple, and you don't know. So you can put in all of that work and be looking for that payout. On that 4th day, they gonna send you an email saying that you're getting moved up to live, so you don't get that payout. I feel like that's robbing traders. You know what I'm saying? So that's why they are number 3. Um, it used to be just 50% of your profits. It wasn't no payout caps, none of that. So Top Step used to be literally on top, but now they have bumped down a lot. They also just added a rule to where you can't trade CPI. Guys, it's just, you gotta just go do your research. Join the discourse, guys, and see how other traders feel about these props. I've been around for a minute trading prop firms, so I know what's a good prop and what's not a good prop, who pay out and who don't pay out, all that good stuff. So at the end of the day, just check them out. All right. Now, coming in at number 4, which used to be my number 2, they bumped all the way down to number 4. Alpha Futures has took a traumatic turn for the worse, which I don't understand how they went down, because guys, they were almost perfect at one point. Okay. Now, let me explain a couple things. They also have multiple accounts that you can go with. They also throw discounts almost every month, but not every month. Right now they got 40%, I think 40%, 50% going on right now. I have to double check because I took a break for them. I need them to get their stuff together. So currently, right now, I am pending a payout All right, I am pinning a payout that I was approved for on the. Let me go double check. Let me go double check. So let me double check before, because I like to be accurate. It been so long, y'all, that I just don't even remember which was it, the fourth or the third. Either way, it's been a long time, y'all. So right now I'm looking at my payout history. 1 second. So I was approved for pay on the fourth. The fourth. I'm gonna put a screenshot down here in the video. All right. I was approved on the 4th of August for my payout. Guys, it is the 23rd. I've never waited this long for a payout with Alpha Futures. Normally, in the past, it was 1 to 2 days. Like I withdraw, I request to withdraw, I wake up and my money in my wires. I don't know what's been going on, but if you go to Discord, you got multiple people that's also saying that they've been waiting a long time for their payouts. They just did a rug pull on one of the accounts that they had, and they were supposed to give out refunds. A lot of people haven't seen their refunds yet. They were supposed to pay people out who was a part of that plan that was already approved for pay. Some of those people are still waiting. Um, they literally just, I don't know, they went to shits if you ask me. But they still are paying people out. It's just taking way longer. If that I don't understand why. But um they also just took away their activation fees when it comes to advanced accounts. So they kind of trying to keep up with other props, because a lot of the other prop firms don't have activation fees anymore, because they're just extra. Like why are we paying activation fees after we done passed the challenge? So that's a good thing they took away. But as you see, they have multiple accounts. My favorite one to go with is the advanced account. You can get paid up to 15K a week. All right. And I will say they have the most, like you got 5,200 in drawdown with 150K. Um, the 50K, which this is still just don't make sense to me. So the 100K account and 150K account, you got bigger drawdowns, but on the 50K account, you literally got 1750. They didn't give you 2,000. And your profit target is 4,000. Normally it's 3,000. So um the profit targets are a little higher, I say, with Alpha Futures, but on the 100K and the 200 the 150K, you definitely get bigger drawdown. One other thing that took away from them, that bumped them all the way down, is they had an issue with Tradeovate. Tradeovate said that they couldn't even pay their bills. You know what I'm saying? So it just raising a whole bunch of red flags when it comes to money. I don't know if they are going bankrupt. I don't know if, they just losing money I don't know. But they came out with their own platform, something similar to Top Step X. But it's not like Top Step X. I'm just saying it's similar to where they have their own platform. I've traded the platform. The platform actually not that bad, but it could use some tweaking. Check them out if you want Alpha Futures. But once again, I would say try the other ones before going to Alpha Futures. They may be throwing, like right now they got 40% off, as you see up here. 40%. Paid out Alpha Futures a couple times, but right now, this is the longest I've ever waited for a payout, and I don't like it. My funded futures payouts are instant. When you pass my funded futures, it's instant. You can just press a button and boom, you got your live account. When it's time to withdraw, you can have however you want to get paid out, whether it's Rise, bank account, a wire, however you want to set it up with my funded futures, it's damn near almost instant. Not even joking. I haven't got a payout with Tradeify yet, but I'm working on it, so I can't tell you how fast that their payout process is, because this is one of the first times of me actually getting a Tradeify account. Top Step also is pretty smooth. You'll get your payout with Top Step if you make it. If they don't move you up to live, they definitely pay you out quick. So everything just what it is, y'all. One prop firm go down, another one step up, then another one go down, another one step up. It's like you have to move around. You can't just put all your eggs in one basket because there's a lot of people that's waiting on the payout where they was trying to either pay rent, pay their car note, get some food. You know what I'm saying? They probably borrowing money from people until the payout hit. That's not a good look. As a trader, if you make your money, you trade, you hit the charts, you hit your TP, you've been disciplined, you should be rewarded in a timely manner, not wait almost a month, 2 months, 3 months. Because if you go to the Discord, it's people that's been waiting a long time, y'all, for a payout. So once again, I've been waiting a little minute. So I know other people been waiting a little minute. So that's one of the things that I say take out a big chunk out of respect of Alpha Futures. All right, so this next one that I'm gonna show you guys is Apex. All right. Now, Apex. This is what I got to say about Apex. As a beginner, they prices are definitely beginner friendly. You can get your feet wet with Apex. Now they have done some tweaking to their accounts because when I first started trading out with Apex, you could not choose between intraday and daily drawdown. So that was a big kicker in the past. All right. So I personally have not traded Apex in a very long time due to all of the rules that they had. But as you see, guys, they changed a lot. So you get a 25K account, a 50K account, a 100K account, or 150K account. Now you have intraday drawdown or end of day drawdown, standard or no activation fee. All right. And these are the rules right here. So 9,000 is a profit target, but you have a daily loss limit of 2,000. That's almost like trading a 50K account, but you don't blow the account. You just have a $2,000, daily loss limit on a 150K account. So it's like, once again, guys, I don't personally like that is because if I have a bigger account, I should have bigger room to risk, bigger room for error. But one of the things is you can pass this in one day. So you can pass this in one day, no activation fee, or you can choose the standard. So it's $249 if you want to go with this account right here. So it takes 5 days to get paid out. The max accounts, guys, you can have 20 accounts. 20 accounts. All right. Now there is a 50% consistency rule on the performance account, which is your funded account. Max drawdown is 4,000. It stays the same. And you still have that daily loss limit. All right. So I don't know, guys. It's totally up to you if you want to go with Apex. But the reason they are number 5 on my list is because students get denied payouts because of small, simple rules that were hidden. They change their rules almost every month. I don't know now what's the deal with them now. Their website is definitely different. And at the end of the day, y'all, like I said, I just haven't traded with them in a long time just because of all of the harsh rules they had, the denial payouts. I myself have been denied from a couple payouts. I've made big profit on the accounts. At the time when I was trading Apex, they were throwing in so many rules. So that's how I got denied for my payouts, and I just shied away from Apex and went to other props. But they are also still with Tradeovate. All right, you can go get an account with them, and at the end of the day, y'all, is everything is just totally up to you. Like I say in most of my videos, what you're comfortable with, what prop firm fits your strategy, fits your skill, fits your style of trading. Don't go just giving money to these companies if you can't get a payout. You know what I'm saying? Like, why go trade with a company that got so many rules, all these 20%, 30% consistency and stuff like that? 40% consistency and 50% consistency, that is okay because you can come in set your profit target and just hit that every day and grow the account, and you'll definitely be under 40 and 50%. Now, when that 30 and 20% and 15% consistency, stuff like that, it's gonna take you a long time to build that account without breaking that rule. Okay. Daily drawdowns, daily loss limits, it's not that bad, but you don't want like this right here. I don't want to trade 150K account and only have $2,000 of drawdown for the day. That's almost equivalent to me trading a 50K account. But if we go to the 50K, look at that. Daily loss limit is $1,000. That's so tight. All right, especially if you trade YM, NQ, or gold, unless you're trading like micros, and of course that's going to take you longer. But these are some tight drawdowns, you know what I'm saying? So you just got to look at every little single detail rule on the accounts that you're going to trade. Also check out their discords, see how traders are responding. Are they all complaining about the same thing? If so, stay away from them. You just got to do your research, guys, when it comes to trading with a prop firm. But these are my top 5 in 2026. I know a lot of you probably asking, where's Lucid? I looked at the rules and they just did not make the list, y'all. These are my top 5s, guys. If you like this type of video, make sure you go ahead and subscribe. Make sure you like. Other than that, I'm out.